We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. The opening tip is won by Golden State. Curry to Thompson. For three, his first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Willie Cauley-Stein with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. And that'll get...
Substitutions, L.A.
The screen sets him up for two.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Curry into the front court. It's 12-10. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
It's LA Clippers ball. Here comes the screen. To Williams. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Steph Curry, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
I got ball.
Williams. To Kevin Knox. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Kevin Knox. Turns and slams it down.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Defensive foul to number 40.
Draymond Green will go to the line to shoot two.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads a bucket. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
To Curry. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. Thompson to Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot to Curry. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good. Nice pass to set things up. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Kevin Knox. Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Here's Curry with it up top. Leads 3. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team up by 1. Williams. Short jumper won't go down.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Count it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Curry to Green. Shot from the lane won't go. Trying to cash in. Gets a shot up off the mark.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4. Los Angeles Clippers are in the penalty.
Curry to Green.
1 minute remaining in the first.
5 to shoot for Golden State. Has a chance. Green with a shot that won't go down. To Kevin Knox. To Williams. Five to shoot. Shot from in close, no good. To Curry. Thompson to Curry. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Stephen Curry has got 2 shots coming for his career, 90% at the line. First one, count it. And he makes them both. Not that time. He'll put it up at the buzzer, and he can't connect there. Shot no good. Horn sounds, ending the first quarter of play. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast, and the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic. This is why you love this sport.
Harkless to Leonard. George Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Knocked loose, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It stays with Golden State. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Thompson to Russell. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Leonard to Paul George. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Warriors have the basketball. Russell to Green. Nice pass to get things going.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Paul George. He's now 4 for 6. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Screen coming. Thompson, they'll get it down to Green. Rises for the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Leonard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Possession lies with Golden State. Russell to Sean Livingston. Kawhi Leonard matched up with Livingston. To Harkless. Lays it up and in.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Sean Livingston. Can't miss those. To Leonard. Beverly. Leonard. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Glenn Robinson III in a matchup with Harkless. Down low, Cauley Stein. Good look that time, but off the mark. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Leonard to Harkless. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. To Russell. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
To Sean Livingston. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And a nice finish at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Time for some new personnel into the game. George, guarded by Livingston. Paul George, he's now shooting 5 for 7.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To Russell. Has a look. He's looking for that touch. And he's going to the free throw line.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Paul George, couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Russell into the front court. Down 12. Knocked loose. LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly to George. Probing the defense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Missed it at the line.
Substitutions, LA. Substitutions, Golden State.
Curry drains it.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down and help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
Clippers have the basketball.
I got ball. That's me.
Here comes the screen.
Watch the screen left. Oh, no, he can't guard you out there.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Confidence is such a beautiful thing, isn't it? Even if your perceived abilities prohibit it, you've got to be you.
Screen coming. Screen coming. Watch out. Watch out.
Curry to Green. The drive right to the basket. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. To Kevin Knox. George against Klay Thompson. From long range. Not that time. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have twos when you can shoot threes? Even on fast breaks, guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Strong finish for Paul George.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
It's Steph at the controls. To Green. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Green. To Curry. Even to Zubac. Pins it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Curry. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Curry with the ball.
That's me, I got it.
Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. The follow won't go either. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. To Williams. The Clippers with 4 to shoot. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Curry. Trying to cash in. A shot no good there by Curry. To Williams. JaMychal Green against the former Cougar. Has a chance. Yes. Better odds for the defense. The shooter makes them pay.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive.
It's Golden State basketball. We get a whistle. In the eyes of the ref, he meant it. Intentional foul. Curry. It's no good. Shot's not going down. To Williams. And he buries it. Ooh,
Cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Curry with the basketball. His guys down big. Short jumper won't fall. To Williams. Shot clock winding down. 24-second violation. Steph lets loose. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Williams. Going to launch beyond the arc.
Stephen Curry. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. For the Los Angeles Clippers. Number 16. Shooting 3.
First one goes down. It's a second. One more coming. It's all 3 free throws. It's Curry controlling the offense. Referees called it. That was intentional. Curry can't connect. It's no good.
You gotta get up on that. I got blocked. I got blocked.
Here comes the screen. To Williams. Draymond Green. Huge block. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Time to shuffle things up. Kevin Knox has a look. Williams' shot won't go.
Everybody pick up. Everybody pick up.
To Alec Burks. The pass set it all up.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
The monster stuff.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Jonas Jerebko at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Klay Thompson.
It's LA Clippers ball. To Kevin Knox. Williams.
Oh, you got the screen right.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. A shot no good there by Williams. Alec Burks. No good. To Kevin Knox. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Alec Burks. Count the basket inside.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
All right, set it up. That's up, baby.
Can't connect from in close.
To number 16. That's his fourth personal foul.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers.
To Paul George. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Paul George at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. To Alec Burks. Cauley Stein. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Deep three at the buzzer.
Jonas Jerebko. That's his second personal team.
Kevin Knox at the line. Knocks down the first. Second of three, no good. Long key from three-quarters court. That ends the third quarter. And a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. And they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Mo Harkless trying to cash in on a three-point play. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Lets it fly from long range. To Green.
My man right here, y'all get yours. I got ball.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
It's the Clippers with the possession now.
Got ball.
Slam dunk.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Alec Burks fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
And finishes strong.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Thompson. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out. Off the assist.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Golden State at the controls.
Defense, let's go.
Here comes the screen.
Screen coming up.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Number 16.
And stuffs it home. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Trying to cash in, off the mark. Well contested.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here comes the screen. George against Klay Thompson. Harkless to George. Stuffs it down with authority.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Klay Thompson in a matchup with Harkless. Passed it off. Count the bucket for two. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. And that
Substitutions, Golden State. Into the game for Los Angeles, number 4.
layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Alec Burks.
Green, get over, get over. ISO.
To Sean Livingston. The screen sets him up for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Leonard. George to Leonard. Goes to the left side. Here's a chance from long range, and he knocks it down, Jay.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
His guys down big. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Leonard. Gets to the basket and scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Not a smart play at all. The reason why we have techs in this game is to protect players. You know better than that.
Livingston.
You open, baby. Shoot that, shoot that.
To Alec Burks.
Here comes screen, here comes screen, here comes screen.
Shot won't go.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Warriors basketball. Livingston.
Back up. Here we go. Screen right.
To Leonard. Gets it in the left corner. George. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
To Sean Livingston. Kawhi Leonard rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
To Alec Burks. To Sean Livingston. Driving right to the basket. From the painted area, won't go down. To Paul George for three. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
Okay, you don't get a 10 for style points, but it worked.
LA Clippers with the basketball.
Here we go.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Sean Livingston.
Watch that cut. I get the cut. Watch the cut.
Warriors with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory. They're now 2-0 in this young season. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Clippers could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. The Clippers got their scoring from the guys you're seeing here on screen. The Warriors seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
The Warriors got their scoring from the guys you're seeing here on screen.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Clippers played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.